Breaking news, Governor Josh Shapiro today signing into law Pennsylvania's new but very late state budget, months after it was due. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Rice. The budget is an increase from last year, but it's down from what was first proposed. Lawmakers fought over it for more than 4 months after its due date. Chris Hoffman is here with a look at what's in and what's out. Chris.
Ken, it was a long battle. We've well documented this, and we finally reached the finish line for this budget. Now, that money has been held up in Harrisburg that can go to schools, agencies, municipalities that have all been asking for it. The budget adds $565 million to fund schools that have been deemed inadequately funded from a court order. Another $125 million is going to address school facilities, $100 million for mental health and safety. Lawmakers passed a tax credit to benefit more than 1 million low-income families across the state. In public safety, state police is going to see an increase to its funding. Now, a win for Republicans was the end of the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, also known as RGGI. Democrats celebrated public schools having to pay less for cyber charter schools reimbursements by $178 million. As for why this took so long, both parties say the compromising process took time. And even with this budget, there are still items they wanted and did not get. Governor Shapiro says there have been several changes with this budget and praised both parties for the compromise to benefit all Pennsylvanians.
I could have stood here on June 30th and brought you a budget that looked really different, that didn't have education funding, that didn't focus on our workforce development, that didn't have a tax credit for working families, that didn't fund the needs of our farmers and a whole lot more. We are in a strong fiscal position. Most other states are running deficits. We've got an $8 billion surplus, and we didn't tap into the rainy day fund, and we managed to make investments and cut taxes. I think that speaks to how well we all work together to get this done.
Now, while this didn't tap into the rainy day fund, it does take $4 billion from other reserve accounts. Proposed new revenues like a sin tax on gaming or marijuana also didn't make the cut in this budget. The next budget's due in just 230 days, Ken.
Chris, thank you.